Amy Adams' new movie, Night Bitch, is very close to continuing a negative Rotten Tomatoes streak for the Oscar-nominated actor. Amy Adams is one of the most popular actors in the world, having starred in movies like American Hustle, Arrival, and Nocturnal Animals. However, Adams has been on a streak of poorly reviewed movies recently. In her newest movie, Night Bitch, Adams plays a stay-at-home mother who starts experiencing strange transformations, leading her to believe she is turning into a dog. In addition to Adams, the cast of Night Bitch includes Scoot McNairy, Zoe Chow, Mary Holland, and Kerry O'Malley. Clearly, Night Bitch has one of the most unique premises out of any Amy Adams movie. However, while reviews for Night Bitch were initially quite strong, its Rotten Tomatoes score has been dropping. If it continues to fall, Night Bitch will continue Amy Adams' streak of starring in movies that struggle to resonate with audiences. Night Bitch's Rotten Tomatoes score has dropped substantially since its premiere. Night Bitch is finally releasing in theaters. Night Bitch originally premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival in September 2024. Initially, it seemed like Night Bitch was a hit for Amy Adams, since it was receiving very strong reviews. Just after premiering at TIFF, Night Bitch's Rotten Tomatoes score was in the 80s, which would have placed it around another critically acclaimed movie featuring Adams, The Master. There was even buzz that Amy Adams could win an Oscar for Night Bitch, something she has not yet accomplished in her career. However, after its initial premiere, Night Bitch's score on Rotten Tomatoes has quickly been dropping. Currently, Night Bitch has a score of 64% on Rotten Tomatoes. Night Bitch premieres in theaters on December 6, 2024, so more critics and general audiences will be able to form their own opinions about Adams' newest movie. There's a chance Night Bitch's score on Rotten Tomatoes could rise after its theatrical release, but it's also possible that its score will drop even more. Night Bitch's RT score turning rotten would continue Amy Adams' recent rough stretch. Amy Adams hasn't had a hit movie in years. Amy Adams leaping through the air in Night Bitch. If Night Bitch's score drops below 60%, it would be considered rotten. Amy Adams' last three movies, Disenchanted, Dear Evan Hansen, and The Woman in the Window, are all rotten. Therefore, Night Bitch would be Adams' fourth movie in a row that was not liked by most critics. There was a lot of hype around Night Bitch, especially since Adams plays such a unique character, so its score dropping even further would not bode well for her future movies. Adams' last movie that does not have a rotten score is 2021's Zack Snyder's Justice League, so it has been 3 years since an Amy Adams movie has been well received critics. Zack Snyder's Justice League is Adams' only movie that has a fresh score since she received her last Oscar nomination for 2018's Vice. Adams has received 6 Academy Award nominations throughout her career, but she does appear to be in a drought right now. Therefore, it would be a crushing blow if Night Bitch also fell below 60% and became rotten. Why Amy Adams movies have struggled so much with critics lately. Amy Adams used to have way more critically acclaimed movies releasing. Night Bitch, Amy Adams custom image by Anna Nieves. For a long time, it seemed like Amy Adams was a perennial Academy Award nominee. Even though she has never won an Oscar, Adams has been thought of as one of the most accomplished actors in Hollywood for a long time. However, Amy's recent projects have not resonated with critics the way her earlier movies did. She is clearly still choosing roles that have awards potential. 2021's Dear Evan Hansen was based on a critically acclaimed stage musical, but the movie version was rejected by audiences. 2022's Disenchanted was a sequel to Amy Adams' 2007 hit Enchanted. However, the sequel's story simply didn't resonate with audiences, since it has a much lower Rotten Tomatoes score than its predecessor. The first film has a score of 93%, while Disenchanted has 38%. Therefore, it was probably best to move away from films that are too closely linked to previous projects and focus on a standalone story. It seemed like Night Bitch had the potential to be a hit, especially since it stars an actor as talented as Amy Adams, but critics just don't seem to be enjoying it.